Hey guys, it's Wednesday again, so let's get into all the new stuff for PSO2 for this week. Starting off, the Fresh Finds shop is back up, so be sure to check that out daily. And while we are on the topic of cosmetics, there are new scratches out, most notably the new AC scratch, Designer Dreams. And as usual, you can check to see all available prizes for any ongoing scratch by selecting Prize List in the pop-up menu when selecting a scratch. Next, there are finally some new items at the NPC Zeeg who's in the shop area, and these come in unit and weapon upgrades and some new weapon camos. Now, for the upgrades themselves, they will be Xenesis, Clifford, and Circuit Ray Union for weapons and units. And all of these units are pretty decent, and offer different stats, but I'd like to do some more testing before I get into them too much right now to see if anything has changed from the JP version. That being said, the Ray 2 Union upgrade is still something you want to aim for, especially if you already have a Ray set. And you get the Union boosters that are required to upgrade this from the new solo PD UQ, Baron Blossom Butcher of Light, but we'll get into that in just a minute. And for the weapon camos, you need Phantasm emblems, which you can get from the Episode 4 story. Now, before getting into the rest of the campaigns, it should first be noted that we also now have Augment Transfer Passes, which can be used to move augments from one weapon or unit to another with a 100% transfer rate. And these can be found at the actual Swap Shop NPC under Limited Class X-Cube Exchange. I'll also be leaving a link in the description to a really informative Reddit post about how these all work if you'd like to know more about it, as it breaks it all down a lot better than I could in a short video. But I will also be covering this in the near future in its own video too. And the last notable tidbit that should be mentioned is that slave weapons are now called Raven weapons. Okay, moving on to the rest of the updates. For today, and some of tomorrow, it's PSO2 day. So that means that everyone will have across-the-board bonuses which include 100% to fun, 100% to EXP earned, 100% to rare drop rate, an extra login stamp, and gather fever occurrence rate plus 100%. Furthermore, if you log in at least once today or tomorrow before it ends, you will receive 22 star gems and a Tokyo Gold bonus key at your Visiphone. We then have a new mission pass season, so don't forget to start back up on your tier missions. There's then a group chat campaign which simply asks you to use group chat once, by September 15th, and you will then be eligible to get a Coated Edge weapon camo. However, you won't be seeing this reward until October 10th. Next up, there's an Episode 4 story campaign which ends on September 29th. And for this one, clear Episode 4 story quests Chapter 4, A Sorrowful Reunion, and Chapter 7, A Mother's Wish, to qualify for a Tokyo bonus gold key in the Kitty Pose lobby action. And you can pick up these rewards at the Visiphone upon completion. Now, if you like PvP, then there's a 2-part Battle Arena campaign out now too, both of which end on September 15th. For the first part, clear Emblem Scramble in a ranked match to get 3 Tri-Boost 100%, and clear Emblem Scramble in a ranked match 10 times to get a Party Popper lobby action, and you can pick up these rewards at the Visiphone upon completion. For the second part, if you attain Battle Rank C5, you'll get 20 star gems. If you get B5, you'll get another 30, and after reaching A5, you will get another 50. However, these rewards will not be available to be picked up from the Visiphone until after maintenance on October 14th. Moving on, we now have a new UQ schedule, and as usual, I left a link to a picture of it in the description if you would like to have a downloadable version of it for quick reference. Now, we do have a few new urgent quests as well. First up is Baron Blossom Corruptor of All, which is the harder version of Destroyer of All. I think we may have already had a taste of this one before, but I can't remember. Anyways, there's a completely new version of this out now too, and it's called Baron Blossom Butcher of Light. And this one can only be completed solo, and also requires one to be 75 on your main and subclasses, have a super hard difficulty permit, and must also have completed Corruptor of All to gain access to this. And for the last new UQ, we have Deus Esca, Maker of New Epochs. And there's also another version called Deus Esca, Singer of Genesis. And this one has a 4-player limit and a 5 death limit. Furthermore, to gain access to this quest, you must be level 80 on your main and subclasses, and have completed the regular version of Maker of New Epochs. And that's about it for the new updates and campaigns for this week in PSO2 Global so far. Catch me over on Twitch after this video goes live if you want to hang out or have any questions. And with that, take care.